Okay, guys, you know who it is. Your favorite YouTube channel, Meant Was to Review. And I've got my kids with me today.
Hi.
And so, all right. So the last video, we compared pliers. And on that video, you guys left a lot of comments. And you guys were talking about Malco. You were talking about Knipex, not channel locks, but the old Petersen-Dewitt Vise Grips. And so I decided to make the splurge and go out and buy them all. But my daughters and my son are going to tell you what they think about these. Okay, so overall, guys, we said that this one here measured 54 grams even. This one measured 51 or 50.9. This one measured 58. So this is the heavier one. Even though it's a different style, it's got more material, thus it's going to weigh more. These two are the closest in design, but there are some differences. So for one, looking at the mouth profile, there's a little bit difference in terms of how the teeth are machined into it. Obviously, these are going to be much sharper. They're not quite as sharp as the Knipex. And I tell you guys, the Knipex is, they figured it out. The way that they profile their teeth with the top teeth going one direction, the bottom teeth going another, that's really the key to any type of plier that you expect to get extreme grip with. Now, you guys, what did you guys think about the pliers first? Your first, opinion?
At first,
So you like that one,
At
Luke?
first, I liked these ones at first.
Yeah.
But then when I was looking at it, I realized that these ones were easier to handle.
Okay.
Yeah, this one looks slippery and it doesn't have a very good grip, and then this one looks like you can actually have a grip on it.
Now,
But
see,
I did like this on it, the rubber.
okay, well, let's talk about the feel of it. So everybody said, so you guys all like the look of this one, but once you handled it, you didn't like the feel.
Yeah.
And I agree with them, guys. So this one here is so slippery that I imagine if you don't have a pair of rubberized gloves on, or some other type of, protection between your hand and the tool, if they're oily, it's going to slip. This does not have a positive feel in your hand. I mean, it feels great. Don't get me wrong. It feels great, but it's just going to be very slippery. And well, although these are very beautiful pliers, I'm not so much digging the fact that they're so smooth. And I think we all have the same general consensus. Now, funny enough, my kids said that they actually prefer these old DeWitt Petersen ones here. These are the original Vise Grips. They all prefer these most. And I thought that was the same thing as well. We liked the feel of it, right? We liked the knurling on the little thing here. The one thing we don't like is, I think we would all say, is that feature there where you got to put your hand on there, you got to squeeze it to release it. And so, trying to get your kids prepared for the future. If my daughters have to use a pair of Vise Grips in the future, granted, they may not be as strong as a guy is. And so that they're having to squeeze that doesn't make this a very friendly set of Vise Grips for them, or anyone for that matter, in my opinion, right? You guys agree with that?
Yeah.
And that's the same style as this one here. Now, one thing to point out, now that we're talking about that, I think, Kaylin, you mentioned that you like this knurling on the end here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I agree with that. Joy, did you get a chance to play with that as well?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. They got a really nice positive knurling on here, really positive. I mean, when you grip it, you know your finger's not going to slip. And then also incorporates that little hex there, so if you need to get additional tightening force, you can do it that way as well. Whereas these old Petersen ones, they don't have that. And then lastly, we looked at these Knipex. What did you guys think the Knipex, the German maids?
I didn't like the end of it at all
Okay.
because there was no grip whatsoever.
What did you think, Luke? Did you like these or no?
This is the one we said
didn't-
was oily.
And what about
I
these?
do like
It
the
was
teeth on these.
It was oily.
Okay, so Luke said he does like the Malcos the best. What do you think, Joe?
I said it felt oily.
It felt oily?
Yeah.
It does. It does. It has a weird...
Yeah, I ran my fingers.
It
across
almost-
and I had oil on it.
It almost feels like it's like powdery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really it actually kind of, I don't know how to describe that. These feel the best. I gotta admit, these feel the best. These have a weird
Powdery feeling to them, like when you they almost could just fall out your hand.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. The best thing about these, there's two things about these. Two things, I think you guys would agree. Number one, the jaw profile in terms of the teeth, not the jaw profile in itself, but the teeth profile within the jaw are very positive.
Yeah, I did like the teeth.
Okay, she's checking on them. So the teeth profile are gives any Knipex set of pliers their advantage, right? The second thing is I love this feature there. That is so easy to operate. And you guys, let me see you guys do it. Go ahead. Let me see. Watch this, guys. Look at that.
I would be able to do that really easily.
Give it to the little guy. Let's see the little guy do it. Close it up for him. Now go ahead and push that red button, Luke. See there? Even a 5-year-old can do it. Let go. There you go. Jojo, you try it out. Jojo's been loving tools for a long time. Look at that. See? That's so much easier. I like that. Overall, like I said, these are not exactly a 1-to-1. These two are probably 1-to-1. This one is a little bit different in terms of its design. But overall, my son is like digging these. I think you just like these, buddy, because they're so shiny. He's all about the Malcos. Would I get more Malcos?
They're nice to look at.
They're nice to look at.
It's like that type of tool that you'll just leave in your toolbox, kind of like for
like a trophy
tool.
tool.
Well, if I was going to grab a pair of vice grips, would I grab these first? No. Probably not. I would probably go for these guys.
To get them dirty. They just look so pretty.
And that's the problem with tools in general. For some people, not for everybody, but for some. Yeah, but these, I think I agree with you guys, is that if I was going to grab a pair of pliers first, a pair of vice grips specifically, I would grab probably the old Petersen-Dewitt. And I know that there's some bias, guys. I admit that I had some bias. I just like these old style ones, and you can find them at any garage sale, estate sale, flea market, Facebook Marketplace, your grandma's basement. You can find these anywhere, whereas, these going to cost you a little bit. So what do they cost? I think the Knipex, these are 10-inch ones. I think they were like 50 something. Those were 40 something. And then, like I said, you can find these day in, day out anywhere you look. Now, I will say, as far as presentation go, Malco did a great job with their presentation. Genuine USA, you can see there's got the little barcode there, or dot matrix code, or whatever they call these. I can't think what they call them. What do they call that? What do they call it?
Yeah, barcode.
Yeah. But they are made in the USA, which is also, that's brilliant. I love that. Satisfaction guaranteed. I think that's a fair statement. The Eagle grips or whatever. And then when you open the box, it gives you a little bit about the history, which is also pretty cool too. So presentation-wise, I will be keeping that box. I do have a plethora of boxes up there. So I think this is really cool. I did like that. The Knipex came in this kind of standard Knipex box, so nothing too crazy about that. So overall, I think our votes are, we all vote that the DeWitts are our favorite. And at least in the Taylor house, we like the DeWitts. My son is on the fence.
I think these ones cost $100 for somebody to buy.
You think so? They look expensive, don't they, buddy? These are your favorites? Yeah, he likes those. So those will be the Lukes. And then the other girls and we both like the DeWitt or the Petersens.
And put it on this one. And this and put it on that.
Yeah, like this, if you could take the teeth and put it on, take the teeth off this, put it on that, take the knurling off that, put it on that.
It'd be perfect.
It'd be perfect. It'd be absolutely perfect. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, in this thing too.
Oh, yeah, we got to incorporate that as well. And in the box. In the box.
Perfect then.
All right, guys. Well, this is the very first. I don't know if anyone else has done this on the channel before, but this is the very first tool review with the family. Not my complete family, but a good portion of my family. So I hope you guys like it. Keep your comments positive. Remember, there's kids involved that will be reading these comments along with me. But give me your opinion about what you guys think about our plier review. What your opinions are. I know a lot of you guys like the Malcos. I get why you like them. I'm just an old Petersen-Dewitt kind of guy, I guess. And at the end of the day. But the Knipex aren't bad either. So, and all of them are going to get used. We're going to use them all. And we're very happy to have them. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure that you follow us on Midwest_tool_review on Instagram. Make sure that you subscribe. And you guys say, ring that bell.
Oh, yeah. Ring that bell.
There you go, guys. Ring that bell. And don't forget, there you go. Leave a comment, guys, and we will respond to you. All right? Do a lookie. Say peace.
Peace.